Hi, everybody. Brian here, quantlabs.net, How to Trade Like a Boss. DVD is out. This is turning out to be very valuable for people that get it. Got to still verify the sales, but we are selling them, DVD or the web edition. You take a pick. You can go over to the quantlabs.net/DVD for that. Okay, quantlabs.net/DVD. It's also in the description as well. Also, if you want some free books, quantlabs.net will get you that as well. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, so I've been logging all my sessions, all my sessions live right at 9 o'clock. The stock selection, the whole process, what I'm using, it's all in my elite. Today's the last day for the discount code, a workshop. On the store for the elite, workshop for the discount code. If you want that, there's a lot to it. So you can always check that out. All right, so again, coming back to things, kind of weird how Lionsgate just came out of woodwork. It was a news report. You can see here, as always, 9:30 open, it moved up from 9:30 to over $10, then it goes flat. Okay, so these are the patterns that I'm seeing a lot of lately in the last 2 days, really. One of the things we need to look at is our market conditions. They are down. This is the first day they've been down for a while. It's proven to be kind of tough. So here we are, still winning with the process that we're using. So that's awesome. But let's check out some of the other ones that were considered winners. And I'm always only looking at between 9 and 10:30. That's it. My time, New York time, when the market opens. UTI, you can see here again. This was a little delayed. These are all minute charts I'm showing you. You can see here, UTI started around $8, gapped up to 914. So it's not a big move, maybe another 10%. But with MotiveWave, I can easily apply my strategies, my alerts, and that's what I'm going to focus on next week. These are just identify the winners. So a lot of them, the pre-market really, it's hard to say with pre-market how they go. Pre-market's tough to gauge, but from what I'm seeing so far, this is the most predictable way to trade. Crypto is okay for right now to put money in and hold on to it and invest in certain crypto pairs that outperform. But this is a pattern that I've been seeing day in, day out for the last week, and they always win. Just getting the right pairs or the right stock selection is the key. Here's another one. Again, these are all openers. You can see here 930. This is APDN 408 roughly, peaked all the way up to 516 in a down market. It's over 10% move. Not bad, not bad. This one, I do remember this was leading, one of the leading high volume ones. Earlier in the morning, the pre-market. See here? When I see these swings like this on a minute-by-minute basis, that to me is a form of manipulation. This is a penny stock, so that could be controlled by a bunch of stock promoters for all I know and all I care. But look at it. Look at all the pre-market. Looks good. Fades out. And it was still, with the tool I'm using, still showed it being in the top two. And it sucks because you can't really rely on it. So I've come up with the other open source tool that I'm using that you can find here in the book that I've been talking about in the open. So that's been very, very helpful for me today. And that tool may be really useful for down markets. This other tool that you pay for is good for when momentum to filter out what may move early morning. So This one was a complete waste of time, and it was on the scanners, the paid one, as what you think. And when you see this on the exact open, you go, "Oh my God, it's going to win!" Or right here. But no, it didn't go too far, too well. This one again, all that manipulating on a minute by minute basis. There's some volume here at 14.15, went up $1.16. But when you look at the peak, the volume did take off from $1.15 to $1.40. Well, it's hard to gauge. $1.15 to $1.40. TNAV. Okay, this one was number one, highest volume. You can see right here at the open. It did move up from 560 to 640. Still peaked at 640. Usually they tell you to buy in the first pullback. You would have made peanuts. But right here in the open, it moved up. You can see that in the volume, but you would need to, again, put some automation on that on the automated strategy. PXLW, again, manipulated. I think these are manipulated. But again, everyone's pre-programmed, gapping up from 422, move up to 445. And that takes you to about 10 o'clock. LGBF. This was the one I picked up, not on the paid tool, but on the open source tool. You can see we picked it up, but it started to move up, and then it just peaked at around just before between 9:45 and 10, and just fades. And that was driven up by a news event. Okay. BNTC, this one was the highest volume, the highest mover of the day on the open source tool that you can get in the book. As you can see there in the link described there. Again, on the open, 9:45, as soon as that came out. What I'm thinking is using the open source tool to watch what is moving just as the market's moving up. But you can see here, it didn't even register with no volume at all in the pre-market. But it did move up, and it became probably the number one. Went from 550 to 1161, and I will repeat this. This was not on the paid scanners, the high-paying scanners. Gapped up, so it went from 560, roughly 515 to about, or right about here. Close is at 597, open at 524, all the way up to here at 1161. So that one was a clear winner. And again, the scanners didn't show that, but I caught that in the open source tool. This one, Y10, was another one that was listed as number one or in the top. You can see here it moved up. Pre-market looked good, but didn't move up, and it just faded away. So again, you can't rely on that tool, the paid one. But there seems to be, as I said, a relationship between if the market's up, use the paid one. If the market's down, use the open source one, the scanner tool. And let's see what else. You've got the SGDR. Again, let me just see if that was listed on the tool. No, that was on the paid scanner. But check it out. At 9:35, it just kind of had a funny pattern. $30 all the way up to 34 for a big stock. That's a big move, but I don't think I paid attention to it because it wasn't part of my stock selection, because it's an expensive stock for under $15. But that definitely moved pretty good for a big one. This one had a lot of potential. It looks so good. Look at it. It did move up yesterday. And in around here, just went nowhere. And that is post market yesterday from $10 all the way to 12. So it's a nice 20% move. PPD, this one looks like it's doing all right now. PPD, let me just check on the scanners while we're here. Yeah, PPD is not showing up. Yeah, this one's not showing up on anything. But from 30 to 31, not much of a move anyways. ASRT was another one that had a lot of high hope. Moved up from $1.49 to $1.60, later on to $1.66. So, not much of a move. You can see again, lots of market volume here. What else we got? Got two more. CHNG. Okay, so we started here at 16.50 all the way up to 17. 80-cent move. It's not too bad. This one looked really good as well. I mean, in exactly the time that I wanted, going from 370 to 495. That's a big move there. But again, this is exactly the pattern I saw. I saw that move up. When I saw that move up, that looked really good. And that was picked up by the paid scanner. So that was a pretty good winner in the first 15 minutes. That looked really strong. So between using these two scanners, the open source one and the paid one, it helps both. Just really depends on the markets as well. Hopefully that'll help you out. And thanks for watching. We shall talk to you later. Have a good day.